Hi guys, how you doing? So today we are going to be talking about a very critical factor in the show business. Moolah, kachang, money. Yeah. So how far do people go to earn money, and to what extent are they ready to stoop to grab onto other people's money? Well, I'm a living example. My mother says that, Pooja, you earned a lot of money as an anchor. You did a lot of live shows. You did a lot of TV shows. But you weren't very financially knowledgeable to have saved that money. So she personally feels Rakesh Anand has joined us, and so has Farman Hayat. So she says that you weren't very financially knowledgeable to have saved your money and have been impulsive. But you know what? I run a content creation agency. And when you run a company, you need to hire freelancers. You need to do a lot of things to get content together. It's an expensive affair. Making a web series, making a TV show, there's so many stages. First you ideate, then you script it down, then you go hunting for a location. Once you find the location, you hire your crew, from cameraman to lightman to sound to editor to VFX artist. Then you go on a recce, you figure out the camera angles, then you finally decide on the day of the shoot. Now, before the shoot, there's clothes styling, makeup, hair. If it's a cookery show, there's food styling. There's so many things involved. Everything costs money. So when I look back at my life, and I think that, had all the stuff that was rightfully mine, had it not been stolen from my sponsors, to my movies, to my shows, I think I would be in a very good place today, after having worked so hard, not having your own apartment, not having your own car. Of course I have a family apartment, of course I have a family car, but you know how my family, bullies me and treats me badly for whatever reasons, because, they all are dolls. Their lives are in a doll, and it's being manipulated by somebody who doesn't want me to live a happy life. So yeah. Okay, Raj Shekhar has joined us. Rohit, Kunal, Rajput asks me, how are you, Pooja? Well, not very well. As you can see, I'm coughing. Then there's Twinkle Babu who's watching. Hi, Twinkle. Then there's Dushi who's joined us. Hi, Dushi. So, yeah. So, money is so critical. And, the money that was written in my destiny, that God had credited to my account, has been slyly hacked into, broken into, and stolen. So if I want to make a noise about it, I don't think I'm wrong anywhere. Okay. And another aspect in show business as far as money is concerned is that if I'm making a TV show, if I'm making a web series, I need to advertise it. Now, advertise it as in putting press ads, billboards, ad films, and all of that. Because firstly, it's not about publicity and it's not about ego, it's about awareness. So I've always treated publicity as a tool. It's a tool to create awareness about my product, to create awareness about my web series, about my TV show. So why do people get so jealous? Like I told you when I was making Abhi To Party Shuru Hui Hai, Imran Ali Khan has joined us. Hey Imran. And Dushi asks us a question, how important is money in your life? Well, you know what? Money is not everything, for sure. Because eventually when we get all the money in the world, we spend it to do things that satisfy us. So it's the mental satisfaction, the mental peace, that's the ultimate outcome of money. If buying a house satisfies me emotionally, mentally, so eventually all the money in the world, I need to get that mental satisfaction, right? Not many people understand this. They consider money as some god in a temple, They literally worship money. I've seen some event organizers who I work with, and they've got screenshots of bundles of cash and money. And I ask them, why are you so obsessed with money? So they tell me about their psychology around money and that, like, the affirmations and all of that. Well, whatever, each one to their own. But I have never considered money to be end all be all. Money is a tool. It's like publicity. It's like you need it to create awareness. You need it to complete a project. And that's about it. Anyway, I've not been much of, a gallivanter that I need to go on a vacation and I need to have some fun and I need to drink Jack Daniels and Moet Chandon every night. I'm pretty simple person. I really don't have very extravagant needs. So the basic survival of somebody, the amount of money they need for that, the amount of money they've invested in their projects, for them to recover it is essential. And anybody who tries to come in the way of that, I'm gonna smash them dead. I hope I made that super clear here, because it's just been way too long and way too much of pressure. Any helping hand, and needles being pierced into a voodoo doll, any sponsor wanting to back me up. Well, he's suddenly sponsoring Sonakshi Sinha's events. Well, Arun from Lotus, right? My cookery show, I almost died making that cookery show, deconstructing international cuisine with simple Indian ingredients. You can check it out on my YouTube channel, Pooja Misha Original. So I literally died doing the VFX, doing the post, shooting it, the food styling, all of it, right? The concept of it being Italian and all of that, right? And then it's immediately plagiarized into Farah Khan Ki Dawat, and a GEC like Colors is airing it on prime time. I've never seen a cookery show on Colors before, guys. So what was that? Again, world domination, trying to dominate the market through plagiarism. Again, it's about kachang. It's about money. These people have sold their soul to money. Another thing, why am I duplicated and trolled? Well, why does anybody want to duplicate me, troll me, and try to feel superior? Again, it's all about money. That's what it boils down to. That I am dominatrix. I am dominatrix. I will dominate you by trolling you and proving to the world I'm more superior than you, so that I can take the big cash home. And you can just keep on working hard and I'll keep earning from it. That's what it is. That's what it boils down to. It's a game of money. They would not let my pictures appear in the papers. They would not let me talk about my projects that I've given my heart and soul to. They would not let me talk about my movies, my books, my upcoming movie. They just would not let me talk about it. Because awareness creates demand, and they don't want it to have any demand. They want it to linger somewhere in the darkness, That's what it is. So it all boils down to a dirty game of money. Okay, so now I'm going to start answering some questions here. Amit says, hi. Amit says, I have money. I'm richest. Okay, Amit. Very good that you're very rich. Please, there are a couple of my friends who want a loan. Would you be happy to lend? Moving right along. Dushi says, why were you forced to live a financially caged life in Pune? Well, Dushi, that's a fabulous question, really. Like, literally, for 8 years, I was forced to live in Pune, which is an upcoming city, but it lives in the shadows of Mumbai. There aren't many work opportunities. There aren't many opportunities to really earn money there. Neither are there any opportunities for a content creator. You know, any of these channels, apps, none of them have major headquarters or head offices in Pune. So what was I left there to rot for? Again, it boils down to money. Don't let her earn so that we can keep her as a sex toy. That's what it was. Imagine being so talented, being so hardworking, having fabulous intentions at heart. You know, ever since I've come to Bombay, I've met so many people. My lawyer's friend who's like this struggling actress, the hotels I stay at, the staff that, services me, the managers, they have aspirations to be given a platform to perform. I've met around 10 to 20 people so far who just want a platform to show their talent. So, they make for perfect candidates for my upcoming reality show, Spare Me the Crab Mentality. And I am so excited and thrilled to be able to provide them that platform, which sets them free. And people are getting spotted on my platform. I told you about Nikita and his success story. So what was that about? Well, when we were shooting for Spare Me the Crab Mentality, the pilot episode in Delhi, so we had all these people come in, and Nikita had come in with a friend of hers. And she was just sitting there watching her friend do a dance performance to Agabai Halla Machaire, right? So I said, Nikita, why don't you come on stage and dance? And she's like, oh, I'm really nervous. I've never faced the camera. I don't think I'll be able to do it. So I literally sat her down and brainwashed her for a good half an hour, 45 minutes. And, gave her the courage to give it all she's got in an uninhibited manner on the stage. And she did. And as soon as I released the pilot episode of Spare Me the Crab Mentality, she got herself a Punjabi music video. So there you go. People are sitting here stealing my Punjabi music video, which I and Dushi were talking about yesterday, that Dheeraj in Delhi and all the roadblocks. As far as Hotter Than You, my upcoming music video is concerned. And here people who haven't even come to participate on my show get lucky and get a music video. But you know what? I feel so fabulous about that, because I have been instrumental in somebody realizing that potential. And I think that for me is the best karma I could give out to this world, which has robbed me of everything. The more negative energy you throw at me, the more good Samaritan positive energy I'm going to throw out in the universe. And I know that is what's going to kill you and karmically complete what I deserve. So in any case, moving right along. So, they wouldn't let me get a house in Bombay, wouldn't let me settle in so that I start shooting for my new reality show, Spare Me the Crab Mentality. Again, money, so 8 years in Pune, 5 to 8 years in Pune, so that I do not acquaint myself with the tremendous amount of opportunities available in Bombay for a hardworking girl like me, who's quite studious actually. So that's why. Don't let her stay in Bombay. Otherwise she's gonna get rich. She's hardworking anyways. And for her to put her mind to it, well, she can achieve. So how do we keep her out of the game and in a rut? Transport her right to Pune forever. And when she tries to get back into Bombay, make sure she doesn't have a house to stay in. Now, I don't think I know of bigger crabs, okay, to have done this to me. All in the lust of dominating the market, dominating the scene, and, hogging all the money and the stardom to themselves. Now, how wanna be is that? Right? Okay, so we've got more questions coming in. That, isn't it time experienced people got their due in terms of remuneration? Absolutely. I agree with you. You know, I have got such corny ones lately. I was talking to somebody, okay, who seemed quite friendly. And then I told him, you know, I get up every day at 7 or 8 in the morning. And this whole week, I mean, tomorrow's Friday and then it's the weekend, has gone in medical checkups. And the doctor gave me an antidepressant, which I took one of the nights. And a person like me who wakes up at 7, 7:30, maximum 8 in the morning, woke up at 11. So obviously that antidepressant was too heavy for someone like me. So I need to stop having it. And he goes, oh yeah, the working class usually get up at 7, you know. They've got such a middle class, working class mentality. I was like, whoa, whoa. Time is money. I respect time. I get up early in the morning because my clock has been tuned in that way, you know, tuned in that way so that I can manage my time throughout the day better, you know. So that's why, not because I'm working class, you see. So these kind of weird attitudes, guys, time is money. Ask someone who's been forced to waste so many years of her life, especially the professional life. You know, I never got married. I wasn't in a relationship. Of course, they trapped me. But my mind has been solely on my work. I've sacrificed so much for my work. And they kept on wasting it. Kept on wasting me. Right? So that's where we need to kind of, you know, take a stand and say, no more wastage, all right? Enough. No more wastage. No more wastage. No more wastage of anybody's hard work. You wouldn't believe it. In 15 years, so many times I tried to reconstruct and start afresh. You know, to lay each brick in the wall meticulously, focus on the details. Do you know how much of hard work that is? That's a lot of hard work. And I tried doing that so many times in my life, and they kept breaking down my wall heartlessly, ruthlessly, in a lust for money and stardom. That's what it was. Money and stardom. I want to dominate the papers. I want to dominate the scene so that I go home with the whole pie of money and stardom. So I think it's like really cheap, and it's about time we cracked it, that all this just boils down to money. And these guys are like wolves. They don't care about humanity. They don't care about, you know, helping people. They don't care about karma. All they care about is money. Because, you know, they are not only devil worshippers, but they're also money worshippers. You see, for them, end and be all of life is money. Kachang. All right, so we've got some more questions. Isn't trying to control your financial life illegal? Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I have this priority banking account, thanks to my father, which is this really big status symbol. And you know what? I've shut it down. I've like literally, I don't transact from it from the past 2-3 years, because all they do is rob me. They're obviously working in tandem with somebody who's probably telling them how to go about this whole thing. And I just stopped working through that priority banking account, which is like this whole, you know, oh, you know, I got a lot of dough in there, so I get this priority banking account and all that jazz. And you can fuck off. And I started banking with a smaller bank, which has been so much more nicer to me. So, you know, it's all so fake at this whole thing. And definitely trying to control my financial life. Like I still remember when I was shooting for Abhi To Party Shuru Hui Hai, I had all this money locked up in Bajaj Alliance life insurance. And they would not give it to me. I mean, I have paid premium, I have paid money, and I need that money right now because I'm making a show and I need it for my production. They won't give me my money. They made me wait and wait and wait for 2 years, 3 years. And you think Bajaj Alliance was doing it? No, no, no. It was the call they got. Be difficult with her. Don't be nice to her. Don't help her out. You know, they've always done this to me. For how long am I going to be financially caged? I mean, for Christ's sake, every girl in show business seeks one thing, and that is financial independence. We all seek financial independence. Nobody likes to be dependent on anybody for their finances because that comes with terms and conditions, you know. And who wants to accept anybody else's terms and conditions on how they should be living their own life? Like, seriously. And these people for sure cannot see me financially independent. Every service that I hire, be it an editor, be it a proofreader for my books, be it anybody, okay, where an average layman has to pay $100, they will charge me 1,000 or 10,000. You know, they are literally fleecing me. And again, that has to do with cameras, that has to do with hacking, that has to do with the phone, that has to do with the email. They by purpose overcharge me. By purpose overcharge me. So I think that's sick, and I'm taking Dushi online right now. I think he's camera with us. So again, that's again lust for money. I want to take all her money. It makes me so jealous to see her lead a life or personal life. Seeing her wear those clothes, I want to steal them.
Hi,
Hey, how are you doing today?
good.
Okay. So tell me, what are your thoughts about, all the financial blockages which have been
Yeah,
intentionally created in my life? What are your thoughts about it?
I think they have purposely tried to, like usurp your apartment and everything, right?
To increase my expenses, right? To
Yeah,
increase my expenses. Either they won't let you earn or they will
yeah,
try to increase your expenses. So
exact.
it's like a catch 22. Both ways you're losing and they're winning.
Hmm.
You see?
Yeah. And the legal aspect, like you have studied law, right? So like
Yes.
how do you plan, like financially, like taking all the remuneration, of your account? Like how do you?
Obviously, I mean, stealing my sponsors, my movies, my shows is going to cost them. It's going to
Yeah,
cost them because, I mean, after a certain point in time, you
yeah,
realize one thing never comes back in life, and that is time. So
right,
time is the most valuable thing that we have in
right.
our life. And nobody's hard work or time should be wasted. Right? You
Hmm.
agree with me there? That's why in Bombay,
Yeah.
everybody follows the mantra, time is money. Am I right?
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
nobody
Bombay
wants to
life
waste
is
their
like,
time
yeah,
because it equates to wasting money. So not only
right.
have they robbed my money opportunities in terms of movies, item numbers, shows, and all of that, they have by
Hmm.
purpose forced me to live in Pune and rotted me so that I don't have enough opportunities around to earn an income. You get me? They
Right,
have
right.
elevated my expenses so that whatever little savings I have, I'll end up
Hmm.
blowing that up too, which I have.
Hmm.
I've blown up
Yeah.
all my investments, all my mutual funds, all my fixed deposits, all even my life insurance is gone. Right?
Oh,
So this
okay.
has been their game plan throughout to
Yeah,
financially block me out.
yeah.
First of all, steal whatever's coming our way, then put her in a city which equates to a village where there are no opportunities. And then
Hmm.
when she gets back in, don't let her stay in Bombay, usurp her apartment,
Hmm.
and increase her expenses. You know,
Right.
so that whatever little she has,
Yeah.
even that just evaporates into thin air.
Exactly. So that like cages you, right? It feels like it's like financial block. What it
100%.
is. Yeah.
Tushar Joshi has joined us. A. Matin Pasha has joined us. And so has Deep. Hey Deep, how you doing, darling? Long time.
Devyansh is also watching.
Yeah. And Twinkle Babo has asked me a question.
Yeah.
Twinkle says, Pooja, Salman has worked with Sonakshi. So
Hmm.
do you think that he knows nothing about the thing she's doing to you? Is
Hmm.
he unaware? Well, quite honestly, Twinkle, we're going to have to get him live here with us and ask that, because
Hmm.
how can I answer this
Hmm.
question? I'm sure he
Yeah.
has an idea about what she's doing to
Hmm.
me, and I'm sure he's
Hmm.
not very thrilled with it, but there
Hmm.
is something that we are not able to put our finger to here.
Yeah.
Probably she's got him blackmailed, and that's what I feel,
Hmm.
that she's blackmailing him.
Hmm.
She's blackmailing him into keeping him in her clutches. That's what I feel. Very
Hmm.
honestly, she's blackmailing him for whatever probably his younger brother did or Malaika did, and keeping him in her clutches so that, you know, he just turns a blind eye to whatever she's doing to me. You know what I mean? Or to
Yeah.
whatever her whole clan is doing to me, be it Dhoot, be it Narang, be it the others. So she
Hmm.
has blackmailed him, put him in a doll, got the doll in her clutches, and she's making sure that he turns a blind eye to all this crazy shit of
Hmm.
stealing my sponsors, my movies, stalking me, watching me, being me. I mean, like,
Yeah.
God, I think I don't know of more psycho behavior. I hope I answered the question, Twinkle.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. And yeah, so what else were you telling me? Yes, 100% they have intentionally blocked me financially because it
Yeah.
satiates their insecurity of
Yeah.
keeping me caged and trapped. And I think we
Yeah.
should really, really, focus on all that they've robbed of me. And for
Hmm.
once, hypothetically, shut our eyes and put ourselves in that space where we would have been had it not been for their interferences and their robbing. Can you just
Right.
shut your eyes for a second and
Yeah.
hypothetically imagine where would
Yeah.
you see Pooja Mishra from
Right.
then to now had it
Hmm.
not been for this persistent,
Hmm.
persistent effort to break her down, rob everything that makes her sexy or whatever, her jobs, her shows,
In a
her
very
movies.
different place.
Had they
Yeah.
not interfered in my life, I think by now I would be
Yeah.
where I
A
deserve to be.
superstar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty evident. They did it out of
Yeah.
insecurity. They financially blocked me out of insecurity. They have done all this
Yeah.
shit to my mother. So my mother also does not cooperate with me financially. Obviously, my father was my everything. He was so kind. He was so generous, and I miss him so much. Today I had tears in my eyes. I just went on his
Hmm.
Facebook page and I just saw his picture, and I had tears in my eyes because my mother
Yeah.
is so ruthless
Yeah.
and so cunning and sly and
Hmm.
cheesy.
Hmm.
Is really missing my father today. Okay,
Yeah.
now Twinkle has asked us another question. Did the sinners come to your father's funeral since Shatrughan Sinha was your father's friend? No, they did not. They did not. They did not even message us when my dad passed away. But 1 week or 10 days after that, my neighbor, Mr. Anil Shivlekar, had a baby shower of his grandchild. So my mother had gone there. So apparently the Sinhas were at the baby shower. And that's when
Hmm.
they were inquiring about my dad's death and all that. But they didn't send
Hmm.
any message.
Hmm.
They didn't come for his funeral. I guess,
Hmm.
what can I say?
They
They were
were,
not bothered.
yeah, they were not affected. Yeah.
So all that is really heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Param ji, kaise ho? Okay, report. He's joined us from Delhi.
Okay.
Amin Ili. Amin Ili has joined us from somewhere.
Yeah.
Then RJ Fazan is watching us. Hey, RJ Fazan. So, it's like
Yeah.
literally in a city like Bombay,
Yeah.
money gives you oxygen to breathe
Yeah.
and,
Truly.
and gives you the confidence to
Hmm.
fulfill whatever project you've taken up. And
Hmm.
that is how they try to, hollow me out from the core.
Right.
They will deny me the essentials, the basic. There was a movie that had come out a long time ago, Roti, Kapda or Makan.
Okay.
Roti, Kapda or Makan. These are the essentials any individual needs to survive. Please tell
Yeah.
me, haven't they denied me of all three for 15 years?
Yeah.
Roti,
Yeah.
yeah, they wouldn't let me eat. They'd starve
Yeah.
me, give me
Yeah.
stomach ailments and whatnot. Kapra,
Yeah.
they've stolen my clothes when I've been
Yeah.
shooting in Delhi and in
Hmm.
other cities. They used to get inside my
Hmm.
hotel room, steal my clothes. They used to do some bloody black magic in my Pune bungalow and all my designer saris, which I had
Right.
taken a capsule signature bespoke collection of. Suddenly got rattled and stained by the rain, and all my clothes got stained, especially the expensive designer wear.
Okay.
Kapda, Makan, do I need to say
Yeah.
anything? They've already
No.
usurped my property.
Yeah.
So I mean, roti, kapda और मकान सब कुछ ले लिया
Right.
मेरा.
Yeah. The essential things. Yeah. Right.
Okay. Now Twinkle is saying Rakhi Sawant in a press conference also said that you sent your feces, as in your poop, to people's house. Is that true? Well, please tell
Oh
me,
my
Twinkle. You've been
God.
watching my live. I think it's been 4 5 days since we guys have been
Yeah.
hanging out together. Do I look
Yeah.
like that kind of a person who would do something so freaky and psycho? All I've been doing in these lives, I've been just complaining about how psycho these people are when
Hmm.
it comes to money, stardom, manipulative ways to control somebody. When you're trying to
Hmm.
control somebody's money, you're basically trying to control their life,
Life. Yeah.
their professional life and their personal life. So uh, I don't think I'm that weird and crazy. I don't do drugs. I don't party too
Yeah.
much, and I really am not that resentful a person that I would literally pack up my poop and send it to people's houses. Much rather, I
She's
would send them my
extreme.
books.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would give them my
Yeah.
books. I would give
Bottle
them
of
my
wine.
perfume.
Yeah.
I'd give them my content. I think that
Hmm.
is more in sync with who I actually am. These are just
Hmm.
shams. Sham,
Right.
like an attempt
Right.
to defame somebody. So you
Hmm.
spreading all these vicious rumors about them. I'm way too intellectual to be doing that crap, really. So,
Right.
spare me the spiel, bitch.
Ellie has written a very good comment.
All I want to say is there is no smoke without fire. पूजा अभी अभी बहुत confident है. I didn't understand that. What does
Right.
what is she trying to say?
She's trying to say that they are hiding their paps, by staying
They're trying to hide
quiet.
their sins. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They are trying to
Yeah.
hide their sins and
Yeah.
their heartlessness towards
Yeah.
me and my family and the
Yeah.
trap that they've got us all stuck in, which
Yeah.
I think each of these lives,
Yeah.
one brick at a time, we are breaking their wall of sins for a change, considering all that they've done in 15 years is deconstructed each wall that I had
Yeah.
tried to build and reconstruct so many
Hmm.
times. I started from the
Yeah.
scratch so many times. I reinvested
Hmm.
so much money, and they
Hmm.
kept on breaking it down because they wanted to prove they're superior. Why?
Right.
Hungry
Why?
for money, darling.
Yeah.
Hungry
Right.
for money.
And others people money more
Other
precisely.
people's money, exactly. I mean, like, these people are rich, they have enough
Yeah.
money, They might be
Yeah.
having, I don't know how many donkey Swiss accounts with their black money.
Right.
So why you
Right.
after me? Why you
Yeah.
after me? Find somebody else. Go find somebody
Exactly.
else.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
here, there are going to be lives every day,
Yeah. This
unmasking
girl will not
all the
spare
cheap
you.
tactics you applied
Mm.
to keep me anonymous and to keep me in a village called Pune so that I don't have enough opportunities to earn. Besides stealing my
Mm.
sponsors, my movies, my friends, my supporters, because you are hoarders. Hoarder, hoarder.
Whore.
That's
Whore.
what you are. Hoarders. You
Horse.
know?
Yeah.
Hoarders. Enough. Enough said, enough done. Share everything, the market, the money, the fame, the work, and
Mm.
compensate whatever
Right.
you've robbed illegally,
Right.
because it will be brought up in court and you will have to compensate. You did it in affiliation with somebody from Salman's family. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah.
They didn't have the audacity to mess with me. You gave them the courage. आपने उनकी हिम्मत बढ़ाई. मैं इन लोगों को जानती भी नहीं हूं. ओके, तो अगर आप बोलेंगे कि उन लोगों ने आपके साथ ऐसा किया, आप हमें क्यों ब्लेम कर रहे हैं? आपने ही तो उनकी हिम्मत बढ़ाई. आप भी तो उनके साथ हैंड इन ग्लव थे. So come on,
Right.
like really, let's stop the blame game and let's start
Mm.
compensating and cleaning out the roadblocks.
Right. For sure.
Okay, Amin Ili is saying,
Yeah.
I follow my spammy girl since Big Boss 5. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Noor Hassan says, hello, my dear friend. Hi, Noor. Um, Amin says, but you're hotter, don't worry. Well, I'm not worried at all. A
Yeah.
very big media personnel, Nara Danusha, has joined us, waving out to her. Hi, Anusha, how are you? Please let me know if you'd like to join me on camera.
Yeah.
Please let me know if you'd like to join me on camera. And yeah, so thank you guys for all your love. Thank you for all your kind words. I really do appreciate it.
Mm.
And but see how they've handcuffed me in every possible way.
Right.
They've handcuffed me in every
Right.
possible way, And financially is
Yeah.
the worst. Even if you earn a
Exactly.
small paycheck, the satisfaction,
Hmm.
it's my own
Hmm.
money. I'm financially independent. I'm not dependent on
Hmm.
anybody. The high you get, even out of a small paycheck, is
Right.
somewhere liberating you in
Yeah.
your mind.
Yeah.
It liberates you in your head. It is healthy for your self esteem psychologically. So, they have tampered with my self esteem 360 degrees. 360 degrees. Ritambra Palia, my friend from Delhi, who's a fabulous designer, is also watching. Hi, how you doing? So, all the women here from Anusha to Ritambra all will agree with me that being financially independent is so satisfying for women, especially who are anyway treated as lesser in a male dominated
Hmm. Yeah.
specific in any industry. Women are always given a smaller remuneration.
Hmm.
It's okay. She's a girl, मान जाएगी. It's okay. But no, things are changing even there. We've
Yeah.
got CEOs who are women, we've got women
Yeah.
in power who are earning powerful paychecks. So, I mean, it's about time these
Yeah.
trivial, shackles and
Yeah.
handcuffs
Hmm.
which have been put onto me for 15 years were also broken down because money is important. I like to give people I love, and if you're not going to
Yeah.
leave me enough money to survive on myself, where do I gift anybody? I was such a big
Yeah.
gifter. I used to keep on sending gifts to people when I'd come here initially, and then they put me in Pune where I couldn't earn anything. They robbed all my sponsors, all my movies, terminated all my publicity contracts. Again,
Right.
publicity leads to awareness of your brand, which leads to people wanting to engage with your brand. So they wouldn't let me be seen. That's why they kept me anonymous. It was all a game of money, I feel. You know?
Yeah.
And it's very, very heartbreaking. Really, it's very, very heartbreaking. So yeah,
Yeah.
this Dushi says she's very cheap, Rocky. Yeah, indeed. Like they will go to any limit for money. They worship money. They have sold their soul to the devil and money. So yeah, it's sad, but it's true. And we've got someone else here. Who's this? Who I've invited on camera? No, but it's not on camera. Okay, I don't know why does my camera um keep on flipping, but
Yeah.
yeah. So that's that. So guys, I'm gonna we've got a lot of people watching. Why don't you guys send me some more messages? Anything you want me to answer for you? Like, what does it feel like to like be suffocated like this and blinded like this to live in Pune
Mm.
for so many years where there is no scope for income, like
Income.
blinded me to live in Pune and then
Yeah.
suffocated me
Shut
by
your mouth.
stealing my
Yeah.
sponsors, my movies, and everything that would lead to any kind of income for me, as well as increase my expenses. So that was
Hmm.
trying to gag me.
Mouth. Yeah. Silence you. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, to live in such throttling circumstances can be
Hmm.
very, 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 can make a person very, very
Hmm.
suicidal, you know. It can really make somebody suicidal. But I survived it and I lived to tell. I lived to tell that look what they did to finish me. What did they not do? What trick of the trade did they not use
Yeah.
to finish me? And yet I sit here and I live to tell. Okay, so we've got another question by Twinkle. She says, you said that Sohail Khan used your father's contact to get investment for Freaky Ali. So did Sohail Khan thank your father for the investment? Well, not that I know of. And it was with the
Hmm.
same people who had a baby shower, my neighbors, Mr. Anil Shivlekar and his family. So they have this golf course in Pune called the Oxford Golf Course, which is this really beautiful place. And he apparently came there and he shot there. And the Sinhas coordinated everything. And the Sinhas know the Shivlekars because of my father. The way the Sinhas know the Doot because of my father. So you see, they use my father, then दूध की मक्खी की तरह निकाल के फेंक दो. You see.
Hmm.
So obviously Sohail Khan did not thank my father or me or anything of that order. In fact, shh, पूजा को मत बताना. Shh, पूजा को मत
Hmm.
बताना.
Hmm.
You see, keep her ignorant about it so that she never gets to know.
Yeah.
Understand? So that on the sly, we can use all her father's contact and keep on climbing, and she can just stay there anonymous and rot in Pune with no opportunities, to earn anything or to get anywhere in life.
Yeah.
All right. So, Twinkle, okay, that's the same question that she's
Yeah.
asked. So yeah, there's your answer, Twinkle. No, there were no thanks from Sohail to my dad or to me. And by purpose, all this was kept hidden from me because obviously I'm going to get livid because I feel
Hmm.
extremely used in every possible manner by the sinners sitting there in the middle and, kind of really milking all my dad's contacts to further their daughter. Isn't Sohail Khan the person who orchestrates these debunk tours? Right? So his
Yeah.
movie Freaky Ali was shot in my father's contact friends golf course with Sina coordinated without even a thank you to my father. So I think we can very well analyze that what opportunist climbers are these people to not even be bothered about people like my dad who was selfless. He was selfless, you know. But somebody has to wake up and break this hierarchy and speak up and
Hmm.
take a stand. Somebody has to do the ugly job of taking a stand and putting a foot down. Stop using my father's contact to get your daughter ahead of me. I hope I made that loud and clear. Right?
Yeah.
Twinkle, she asked another question. How did Sonakshi get a role in Dabang 1? Was it the debut story behind the curtains? What is the debut story behind the curtains? Well, I told you when I got a call from Arbaz's secretary, because they were brainwashing me every night by their black magic, hypnosis, NLP. I don't know what in the fuck were they doing to me. I was way too young. I was way too frightened to be living alone in Bombay, that too in a godforsaken suburb where I had no friends. So I don't know what they were brainwashing me with. So I said, no, why don't you take Malika instead? And the next thing I know, some opportunist has swooped down and casted their own daughter in it. And making it out to be that Salman Khan has approached her. You see, she's so beautiful. That Salman Khan has approached her. You see? Yeah. So, in life, there's always, I've noticed that there's the real story and then there's the interpretation.
Yeah.
This is the real story. And it could be interpreted in 100 ways in the media or in the circles of the Bollywood film fraternity. But this for sure is the real story. This is the real story. They can make a million interpretations which show them in very good light about it, but this is the real story. And always go to the real story because that's the nucleus, that's the jad, the root. And that's why I've named my film that. Jad, root, the nucleus of all the issues in my life.
Yeah.
Samar Singh Shekhawat is watching. Hey Samar, I think you're watching all the way from Bangalore. So thanks for joining us. Twinkle has asked me another question. Why is Salman working back and forth with Sonakshi? I told you she's got his doll in her clutches. She's got his doll in her clutches. She's blackmailing him. She's blackmailing him. For all the wrong that Arbaz, Malaika, and Sohail did, she's got him in her clutches. She's blackmailing him, saying that whatever you all did to Pooja, you have to take me as the main lead, otherwise I'll make a hangama in the media through Pooja, considering they've made a doll of me too. And I'm gonna bully you, and I'm gonna do black magic on you. Like come on, we've got somebody trolling Salman Khan also a lot lately. In case you guys didn't realize, I don't want to take any names because I like everybody. I even like that actor, but it's pretty evident that his soul has also been put in a doll and there are duplicates of him also being made. And yet he's sticking with such people is what makes my blood boil. It's despicable. The people who are torturing you are the people you're sticking with. Salman, what's wrong with you? Dude, what's wrong with you? So yeah, I hope I answered your question. So yeah, that's what it has been. It's been vicious. It's been heartless. It's been, as though I've been dealing with wolves of the Wall Street for frickin' 15 years. And I've grown up amongst the wolves of the Wall Street. So today I can identify, a social opportunist climb on my father's contact and talk about it. Because somebody needs to take a stand. And I know it's ugly. And it's not like me to get so petty, but I'm going to speak up about it because you guys have been suppressing me in tandem with each other. You guys have been collectively suppressing me and using my father's contacts at the same time. So damn you. I'm going to make a noise about it. Okay, Twinkle has asked me another question. Does Malaika's divorce have anything to do with you? because her divorce looked very strange. What would Malaika's divorce have to do with me? Like, really? I, I have never dated Arbaz. Like, I've never
Yeah.
gone out on a date with him. And
Yeah.
really, I've never dated Malaika either. So either ways, both of the sexes, I've not dated dated either one of them, and I have no romantic or sexual inclination towards either one of them. So why would I break their marriage? And I'm not a housebreaker, really. I'm too
Yeah.
much into my work. I'm a nerd
Yeah.
and I'm totally studious. And really, I should break a marriage or two, douchey. Don't you think so? I should make
Yeah,
my life a
please.
little
You're so
exciting. I'm just way
sexy.
too
Yeah.
boring. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for directing me in the right direction. Actually, I should make break 2, 3 marriages.
Yeah.
Be the vixen. Considering I have been broken down by
Yeah.
so many, I should probably just go break some marriages and be destructive. My dadi used to use this word for me for me and for all the kids in the family when we were young. Utpati
Yeah.
hai. Utpati
Ah,
means destructive, right? So utpati
yeah.
hai. Sahod the maximum
She
amount of
has
utpa.
been, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been so tough for me, man. And I'm going to talk about this
Yeah.
tomorrow. The physical damage, the breaking of the bones, many bones, from the ankles to the arm to the nose to the
Mhm.
diseases. I mean, you know what? I have medical certificates, and you're
Yeah.
gonna have to compensate that. There is
Right.
no running away for tampering with my health.
Yeah.
Each time, each time I'm adamant about something, they will hit me below the belt and try to hamper my health.
Right.
And they do it all the time. All the time.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Noor
That's
Hassan
right.
says,
That's a
please, dear,
black
you
magic.
come Saudi Arabia. Oh, please. I don't want to come to
Oh
Saudi
my
Arabia
God.
right now. In fact, I've written a book which is like Princess of Arabia. It's called Hotter Than You. So, like, with all the
Yeah.
sexual oppression, financial oppression, and
Yeah.
identity oppression, like,
Yeah.
that's the last thing on my mind. So sorry to
Yeah.
disappoint you
Exactly.
people, but I'm not coming to Saudi Arabia anytime soon. Okay. Amin Ili says, what made, what broke your bones? Black magic. Black magic. They broke my bones so many times. So many times.
Yeah.
And I just, that's like literally symbolic of what they did to my career. They kept on breaking my bones. I kept on taking medical cure and realigning them. Similarly, each time I'd start from scratch. Each time you go away for 5, 8 years and you come back, it's like starting from scratch only, na? So each time I try to start from scratch, they'll deconstruct all my efforts, steal all my sponsors, use me as some kind of a lead, a bait a fisherman uses to get a bigger fish. That's what they've done to me. It's been ugly. It's been ugly. Okay.
Hmm.
Did Malaika get divorced to work more in the industry? Because after divorce, she's working a lot. So many ads and shows. Could it be your shows? Well, actually, I've not really been in Bombay, but yes, there have been instances when a lot of my shows have been stolen and given to Malaika, and I cannot really, lie about
Music
that.
video. Music
Music
video.
video recently, what
Yeah.
was that? Who
Yeah.
was doing that? Like
Yeah.
that guy in Delhi and the RDB Munch music guy is supposed to meet and collaborate with, stealing him and giving it to this other lady. Well, what was all that, guys? For how
Yeah.
long are you going to covertly manipulate and steal on the sly? For how long are you going to do this to me? Because everything that you do from this moment onwards is going to be public on my lives. Okay? It's going to be totally public on my lives. And for all that you've done in the past, yeah, like Dushi correctly put it, that please buy my autobiography, What's in a Name, Everything. You were not born to be mediocre. You can make the payment by Paytm. It's available for very small amount on my website, authorpoojamishra.com, and it can be yours. I'm selling hard copies as well as ebooks. Ebooks are even cheaper. Please go on the website and
Yeah.
pick up that book and realize how much have I suffered. My God, when I look back in retrospect, I really want to pat myself on my back that after all that, you're still here, you're still giving it all you've got, you still are not doing to them what they did to you, you maintain your
Yeah.
dignity, you maintain your standards in class. I mean, really,
Yeah.
sometimes I want to just kiss my own self,
Kiss
for
yourself.
being such a positive person.
Yeah.
No, but really, anybody by now would have become a
Yeah.
tramp or would have committed suicide.
Yeah.
Anybody by now would be
Yeah.
this really vitriolic, vindictive, judgmental person
Yeah.
had they been me and
Mm.
suffered all that I have, or they might have, or they would have done the other extreme, committed suicide for having lost it
Yeah.
all. And
No,
each time that
that's
they tried to
yeah.
start from square one, again they were derailed. So
Mm.
many times, so many times.
Yeah.
Amin Ali is asking Dushyant, where can I buy Pooja's
She
this
just
thing?
told. She just told.
Yeah, biography. Well, you can buy it on my website. You can make the payment by Paytm. It's like very easy to access it. The website is called authorpoojamishra.com. authorpoojamishra.com. Okay, you can just log into that and you'll get all the details. And in case you can't, if there are any discrepancies, technical ones, you can drop me a message on the lives and I'll be notified and I will speak to you in the messenger. Oh, that's so sweet. She sent me the sticker of being consoled. So thanks. Thanks. So guys, that's that. That's how they've financially throttled me. That's how they put my family in a dole. And they're not. They're making my family usurp everything that belongs to me. They don't let me earn money. They had left me in Pune in the deep freezer to decay and rot, so that I don't earn any money. They don't want me to earn money because they want me to be easily manipulated as a sex toy. They don't want my pictures to come out in the paper or me to talk about my web series, my TV shows, my music video, my forthcoming reality show, my forthcoming movie, because then
Mm.
I have people who'd want to engage with my projects. So they really
Mm.
want to keep me anonymous because they're
Mm.
wolves of the Wall Street. And I have lived amongst these wolves for a decade and a half. And I've just woken
Mm.
up to this rude fact that they try to hollow me out from the jud, from the root,
Mm.
and
Mm.
financial engagement has a lot to do with it. So this is my
Mm.
declaration to the universe. This is where all my financial worries, this is where all my financial shackles break.
Yeah.
I've
Right.
identified it, I'm acknowledging it, and I'm declaring to the
Mm.
universe, this is where it ends. All right? So,
Mm.
Dushi, no smoking. So, yeah. So,
I
yeah, so
can't just.
that's that. And I think I've got a couple of other comments coming in. Do I? Let me see. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up here today. I'm going to be back tomorrow with the health aspect of the torture, the health aspect, which has really been the toughest because it has led to physical anguish, physical pain, mental breakdown, and it's been really bad. But you know what?
Yeah.
Your friend here, sitting here talking to you, has survived it. So, yippee! We're going to again identify it, acknowledge it, and declare it to the universe that we are not going to put up with this shit anymore.
Yeah.
This is where it
It
ends. All right?
ends. Yeah.
All right, guys. See you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for
Okay
joining me,
then.
all of you all. I hope
Yeah.
tomorrow you're going to send me some questions and talk with me as
Yeah.
well. It would be even nicer. Until
Sure.
tomorrow.
Bye bye Pooja. Bye.
Why wouldn't?